What is going on, guys? It is Powerbang coming to you live with another Clash of Clans video. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 3 ground attack armies and the strategies behind them at the Town Hall 9 level in Clash of Clans, so make sure you guys hold on to your seats. It's going to be a good one. That being said, if you have not checked out the Town Hall 9 top 3 air armies, make sure you do that. The link will be in the description below if you guys missed that video. So, without further ado, let's get into what I feel are the most 3 effective strategies at Town Hall 9 on the ground. Alright, there we go. First off, we are going to be looking at the ground attacks, and we are going to start at number 3. That is going to be the Grund Inator. Now, the Grund Inator, I've only got one example of because, quite frankly, very difficult to pull this one off compared to the average attack. Now, I'm going to show you guys an example of this. There's a lot of moving parts. First off, multiple healers. You can see 4 healers are going to be used on the queen, or rather, yeah, there we go. 4 on the queen, and then you're going to see 2 that come down on the king and P.E.K.K.A.s. So 2 baby dragons here are going to be used to funnel. So funnel to force the 2 different kill squads. You can think of 2 different kill squads, one of them being the queen walk, so you've got queen and healers in one kill squad. The other kill squad, you're going to have P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 of them, and king, 1 of them, obviously, and 2 healers keeping them up. Now, P.E.K.K.A.s receive more benefit from the healing than the typical heroes do, so they're designed to stay up the whole raid. Now, in addition to the P.E.K.K.A.s and king as part of the 1 kill squad, after the funnel is very clear and very, very well developed, you can drop some Valkyries in to support that kill squad. After a while, everything is going to come together and they will enter the base together and absolutely wreck it. So here we go. Here's footage of that. You're going to see the queen starting off on the far right and the P.E.K.K.A.s and king on the far, I guess the far right, because I can't tell my directions. That being said, queen on the left, P.E.K.K.A.s on the right, and then bowlers out of the CC and Valkyries as well. Here is the rage spell, guys. No jump spells needed with this army composition. With the P.E.K.K.A.s, the Valkyries, the bowlers, it's just so much firepower. Nothing is needed to break through the walls. It's very, very simple. Just rages and heals. Kind of keep everything up. Poison spell for the clan castle troops. And the healers kind of keep everything alive. So there it is. Poison spells are down. They take out the baby dragon. And everything else just kind of beats their way through the base. The whole interior of this base is gutted. And notice we still have a queen walk going around the outside of this base now. And it's just taking apart all of the defenses left behind. Now, a couple of balloons were put into this army composition as well, just to, you know, just for some flair, I suppose. Not absolutely necessary here, although it could be helpful to have those backside balloons for defenses that may have been ignored. Now, as you can see, it looks like there's barely any army left. Well, that's because there is barely any army left. Unfortunately for the defender, there are full health P.E.K.K.A.s and full health Valkyries. That is not a good thing. There's also a full health queen with the healers that have joined up from the queen walk onto the main kill squad, and there is no way that this army is going to die, so we can actually go ahead and fast forward. The king uses his ability. P.E.K.K.A.'s still alive and at full health. Just overwhelms the base. Once the main group gets in and guts the core with all the high DPS, it's quite frankly just a moot point. This is going to be a 3-star more often than not, so shout out to the Grund Inator for coming up with his attack strategy. Very, very slick stuff here from Limekiller. This, in my opinion, is the number 3 attack at Town Hall 9, although it is not quite the easiest thing in the world to pull off. So that being said, we are going to be looking at the number 2 attack coming up next. And what is it? It's going to be the Shattered Goho. So let's take a look at number 40 from this war. This is FBL. He is going to be bringing 2 golems as part of this attack, and the rest is going to be some hog riders. Now, it's your choice if you want to throw in extra hogs as part of this attack or some bowlers. We are going to examine that here on this base in just a moment. So baby dragon for the funneling up on the top, and you're going to see 1 golem come down, and the strength of the wizards having bumped up to level 7 at the Town Hall 9 level, or rather the level 6 wizards at Town Hall 9. That is going to make it much, much stronger. You can see these cannons falling. Now, a second golem goes down, And once these outer defenses are down, the jump spell gets them in, and here come the wizards, here come the heroes. They lock onto the queen. That is what you're targeting here. Queen and giant bomb locations. So behind this expo, that is where there's most likely giant bombs here. The other problem compartment is over here on this other side with the sweeper and the expo. So making sure he takes care of one of those on the entry. You can see the king walking in, the queen doing her thing. Queen's going to go over the compartments here with the jump spell and start taking stuff out as well. And this is where the Hog Riders come in. He targets each of these defenses kind of individually, and after they make it through the first layer of defense, this is where he drops the jump spell, or the heal spell rather, so all of these Hog Riders can come together in it and heal up. So there are those problem giant bombs as we kind of talked about, and there is the last heal spell. He's going to use this to heal up all of those hogs in the problem area around the wizard tower and the Teslas. In from the bottom, we've got level 7 hogs coming out of the CC, and that's just rubbing him, rubbing salt in the wounds, basically. So level 7 hogs completely take care of business. Queen in the core helping out, and we still have a Golem unbroken, chilling in the core as well. Heal spell swagged, not even needed, simply overkills the base. All of this was due to a fantastic push at the beginning, getting great value from his kill squad of a couple of Golems as well as the heroes. Good stuff here from FBL. The Hogs take care of business, and you gotta take advantage of the base while they're distracted by the kill squad. So great job there on the attack. We'll look at one more example here for the Shattered Goho. We'll look at number 27 next in this war. There it is, Don Cariati. Shoutouts, dude. FBL taking care of business in this one as well. Very similar army composition. So he's going to be bringing 3 heal spells and a jump once again, double poison as well. And again, the strength of those level 6 wizards is really something. They funnel very quickly, and they're actually able to step up and take out the outskirts, these defenses here, and force the Golem back to the center. You can see that jump spell. Watch this. So the Golem is going to head in, but it's going to use that jump spell. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. So on the other side, again, Baby Dragon on the other side of the funnel, and wizards and heroes go into the base. Now on the bottom, he sends a hog in to lure the CC, which goes great. And here is the second poison spell that is used in addition to the one that went down on the queen. So now the Baby Dragon's in there, the enemy Valk's in there, wizards take care of business, and we've got the enemy king, or the friendly king and queen, up in the top of the base, kind of creating a nice shape for the Hog Riders to go in. You can see they hit a giant bomb on the way in, but it's not all of them. So he's able to hold that heal spell until they get in range of the wizard tower, which fortunately is locked onto his queen. Oh, god dang. Sorry about that. I'm not going to edit that out, because why? I mean, that's extra work. So Hogs making their way through. We still have a heal spell left, and they are just cruising right now. Getting to the last Tesla farm, that is the only thing of danger left in the base. So he's going to drop the heal. He doesn't want to lose a bunch of hogs to the Skelly spell there, or the Skelly trap. I always call it a spell, even though it's not. It's a trap. So Skellies are on the hogs. They make it through. They take out the Skellies. They're going to take out the king as well. Queen is still alive, working around the outskirts of this base. This is your number 2 ground attack right now, which is the Shattered Goho. So 2 Golems, Hog Riders, in addition to the kill squad there. That'll clean things up for 3 stars, guys. So looking pretty sharp. Now, the undisputed number 1 attack at Town Hall 9 at the ground level, at all levels, really, because this is the undisputed number 1 right now. As far as our clan's concerned, it is super, super strong. What is it, Powerbang? Well, let's find out. So, the number 1 attack is the Stoned Hobo. So, you guys are like, what is this? Well, we've seen some videos on this before. We're going to show our man 3PL. He brings the same exact army composition every single attack. Now, he's dropped 1 Golem on the field, so know that. In addition to the 2 in the army camp shown on screen, he's got 3 total Golems. Now, the rest of the army composition is right there for you guys. It rarely ever changes, so feel free to look at that, copy it, and we will see how he uses it moving forward. So he sends in 1 Golem to this archer tower in the middle, 1 Golem all the way to the mortar here, and another Golem comes down on the far side. So this is a little bit narrower set than he normally does, but I'm going to show you guys a couple more examples on this style of strategy as well. Really, really focus on the number of wizards on the corner. So, man, I'm dying here. My voice is no good. Wherever these golems are in on the corners, focus the wizards in to help create the funnel and also to step up and take out these flanking defenses. Same thing on the other side. You notice this archer tower is going to go down. This mortar's likely going to go down. That is going to force the golem to where he wants it to go. So here we go. Unpausing. Here we go. Golem's walking in, taking out the mortar. So it's gone, and same thing on the other side. The wizards are going to lock on here to the mortar. It is down, and it looks like wall breakers are going to be the first thing done. So the golems are going to go in and watch the deep jump spell here right there in the middle that opens up pretty much the whole core of the base. And the key to this attack strategy is the double jump more often than not, and then also you have a heal spell and a rage spell. The rage goes down on the bowlers and the kill squad when they get into the base. You can see after the wizard tower goes down, they redirect to go inside of the jump spell, and here comes the heal spell. This is where you drop a heal, and that is going to keep up the rest of your kill squad more often than not. There it is. That's the bowler, the heal that he's looking for. He wants to keep those bowlers alive. Because look at the damage they're going to do to the mortar. They skip some rocks here onto the archer tower as well, so it's a really, really high-value heal, making sure that the hogs never have to path into this compartment. And quite honestly, this is one of the thinnest raids I've ever seen 3PL finish with, because normally he takes out this base more than 90% of the time with almost all of his hogs left over, not even needing to deploy them. So we'll fast forward through the cleanup here. He's able to trickle in the hog riders, gain some momentum, and he times it so that he uses the distraction from his queen and from the surviving kill squad to get his hogs in there and finish off the raid. So let's look at a couple more examples here of the Stone Hobo. We're going to look at number 32 next. There we go. King Max Jr. on this one. And he is going to utilize wall breakers and one jump spell in this. That is going to be the primary difference of the way he attacks the base versus 3PL, but we'll probably finish with a 3PL raid at the end to show you guys what one of these raids is supposed to look like. So again, 2 golems on the corners, wizards in behind to create a mad huge funnel, and then basically walk those wizards up to take out a lot of the outer, buildings, and then 1 golem here is actually dropped on the wizard tower. Now, one thing that was kind of interesting on this one is that the cannon stays alive. Now, it switches targets here from the golems and takes out the wizard that it was supposed to, yeah. So the golems now are going to redirect. So this is going about as bad as it possibly can. So here we go. Golemites go around the corner for some reason at this point in time, and 1 or 2 swipes here and that cannon is down, but they're going to continue on down the side. So jump spell leads everything in, but again, he doesn't panic. He's going to sit here, he's going to drop the poison spell on the enemy queen, and here comes the rage and a heal spell. Boom. Right there's the rage, right there's the heal, and now everything's going to stand in the middle and just chuck rocks, and all of the defenses around are going to fall. So really looking pretty sharp right now. There is the 2 air defenses taken out on that right side, and now he's just got some cannons to take out. And here is the king ability, barbs over the wall, and this is pretty much it, guys. 7 hog riders still remaining. That whole top side is already dealt with, and he's got a heal spell as well. This is where he groups up those hog riders, gets them together, and he realizes, you know what, if he needs the heal, well, he can use it. Well, it turns out, guys, this attack, you don't need a lot of heals on the hogs because there's just so many of them left over at the end because the kill squad typically just overruns the base. So really good stuff here from King Max Jr. Ends up with a swag heal, a whole ton of hogs left over. Gotta love it. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more raid from this style of attack. So we've got number 26 as part of a different war. We'll go ahead and hop into that right now via the war log. Boom, 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 and down to 26. So how fast am I? Oh my God, 3PL showing us an example here on a different style of base. But again, guys, look at the army composition. The exact same damn thing as it was before. So 2 jump spells and the 3 golems. Again, look at the corner golems. The wizards in behind, creating a really nice shape of the base. And again, on the other side, you can see the Tesla has popped up, which kind of thwarted his funneling plans a little bit, but is not the end of the world. So all of these golems starting to collapse here on these outer defenses. And again, no wall breakers in this one. He's going straight over the outer wall with a jump spell. Because of the pattern of this inner wall, he can drop it literally on the queen platform and open up almost the entire remainder of the base. So good scouting here is going to tell him he can really open a lot of this base with a couple key place jumps. So there it is. He's going to lead those troops to the left side of this base rather than the right, and then ultimately take it out with the Hog Riders. So here comes the push. He's getting ready for, again, remember guys, the rage spell. There it is. Here's the bowlers doing work. And then as they get to the backside of the base where they start to take a little more heat, once again, this is where you decide, oh, let's drop that heal spell. So he times it for the explosion of that Lava Hound out of the CC. Queen is going to take care of it, but again, Golem's out front. Look at how many are left alive and tanking. Beautiful stuff here. Queen is working on that left side, and she is finally down, but it looks like he sends in a few Hog Riders, guys. Make sure you time your Hogs so that they come in and start working on those defenses when the defenses are distracted by the Golems. So everywhere you can see, the Hog Riders are coming in. A key giant placed down there, level 6 giant, is enough to distract for quite a long time against Town Hall 9 defenses. Again, these are a little bit lower level, so he's able to pretty much rickroll the base with no issues. But that's kind of the strategy in a nutshell. 3PL demonstrating the Stoned Hobo beautifully. He's going to clean this thing up with no issue. Couple swag hogs as well. So hopefully you guys learned some stuff about the top attacks right now on the ground at Town Hall 9. If you liked the video, definitely hit the like button for me. If you want to see more like this, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be doing some for Town Hall 10 and 11 here shortly. But that's going to do it for this episode. Guys, this is Powerbang. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.